Hello, this is Mystic Storm here to clear the path to a new life with you. I hope you're doing well. This is for my Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Wherever you have Taurus or second house placements, Venus placements, okay? We're going to see what are you manifesting, okay? We're going to see what's going on with you. And, you know, manifestation is not always positive. But, you know, if it's not, well, you know, see what you can do to work through that, okay? So make sure y'all take a few deep breaths, tap into the energy of the reading. Spirit, ancestors, God, please give me the clearest messages for Taurus. Highest good. Okay, let's see. Okay. So some of y'all... Okay, we got the good news. I'm going to take that too. Some of y'all are working on wanting to conceive. Okay, y'all could be dealing with a Capricorn. Was it a Capricorn? No, it was a Virgo. It was a Virgo. Y'all might be dealing with a Virgo, or yeah, only because that same thing had popped up too. Some of the similar cards. Okay, but we literally have crib, birth, or conception of a child or enterprise. So yeah, so this could be y'all bringing life into this world, or you are creating something like a business, like this is your baby, right? But then we got bear, danger, especially in money matters. So yeah, I feel like because it's gonna get good, right? Can we skip to the good part? Good news is coming with the flowers, happiness, like that's coming. That's at the end though. But we got seek out information that will help you with financially. So y'all may need to get y'all financial literacy together. Y'all might need to be more disciplined when it comes to y'all finances. Y'all might need to get y'all taxes in order. Y'all might need to, you know, start saving and, you know, create a registry for, you know, for the baby. Like, however this is for you, right? Seek out information that can help you. Vine. But then we also got affairs with your family, and then family matters. Tree, like family tree, and then the seahorse, family matters. Hold on, I'm not doing this right. So right off the bat too, I'm also thinking about ancestors, especially with the candles. You'll be shown the way. So some of y'all need to tap in with your ancestors, light a candle for your ancestors, sit with them, things like that, because they will show you the way, and they will help you, lead you to the people, places, and things you need to do in order to help you with your finances and your money. Right? You all may need to do like some ritual work when it comes to money. Maybe do some money rituals, abundance rituals, things like that. But so some of y'all could be wanting to go into business with y'all family, and if that's the case, you may need to like reassess that, or make sure that their credit is together, and you know, or if they're going to be a part of it, whose name is going to be a part of what, and you know, just make sure y'all get very intentional, and make sure you get everything in writing, okay? Right, but you know, there's going to be a lot of buzz around like your business, your creative idea, you know, things like that, and you're gonna get recognized big time for what you're doing, what you're showing to the world, and what you're delivering, and how you're helping others, right? So we're gonna get into the tarot. Let's see here. We got, yeah, that's Five of Pentacles. Financial and material changes is here. So some of y'all, if y'all are doing candle magic, y'all may want to get some 5-finger grass to help. But yeah, something needs to change in your finances, right? And it could be your relationship to money, right? Love begins. You know how some people be like, oh, money is the root of all evil, and you know, or get a check and spend it right back. You know, how can you be more financially disciplined with your money? As soon as you get it, you just let it slip through your fingers. How can you have a better relationship or that's maybe how you feel, but you maybe, sometimes you got to spend money to get money, right? Anytime you spend, just say an affirmation like I will receive this back tenfold. Like, you're having to be very intentional with your relationship with money, right? And then also you may be giving out money to family members. People a lot, they may ask you for money a lot, and you're a very caring person, but you have goals, and you're gonna have to stand your ground and say no, because you have some things to accomplish, to achieve. And this could be very, very hard because you've probably been the rock of the family, and or the glue, or you're very dependable, things like that. But it's time for you to make a decision, and choose you, and choose what you're wanting to create and bring into this world, whether that be a child, a business, whatever, what have you. Okay, so yeah, there might be some slander on your name. They maybe even try to like downplay what you're what you're creating, or try to project on you. But know that you got the endurance, you have the resilience to keep going. And it's not like a I'm a prove you type thing. It's more so I have this calling over my life, and I'm going to step into it, right? And what does that bring? Material harvest. Nine of Pentacles. This is independence, financial independence, and that is clearing out all those blockages that you had from feeling that you probably wasn't worthy of that because of like your circumstances or how you were brought up. It's now putting you in a space where you now know your divinity, you now know your worth, you know your value, and everything else is going to fall in line because of that, right? You may lose some people along the way, right? If you're thinking about going again into business with a family member, I would say think again. I would say, make sure if you do go through with it, make sure y'all have contracts and all that stuff. But the Nine of Pentacles, this is solo dolo. It's a solo dolo. So yeah, food for thought, something to think about. Okay, and yeah, we're gonna get into. I'm gonna do the work your light oracle. Make sure y'all like, y'all comment, y'all subscribe, Taurus. Let's see here. What we got for Taurus? Awakening. Come on. You're elevating. You're ascending to new heights. So when we go through an awakening and ascension, there could be a lot of tower moments, a lot of chaos, a lot of things you feel like are just crumbling. So if you're feeling like that, just know that this is confirmation that you are leveling up, and everything is going to work out for your favor. Okay, it says energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. So you're changing your whole lifestyle. Changing your whole lifestyle when it comes to especially finances and your relationship with money. Okay, because you're gonna need that in your sense of value, your sense of self-worth, because whatever you're creating and you're birthing, it's something big, it's something major, and you need to be able to be in a secure position to continue to nurture it. Okay, and yeah, this is oh, come on, the Great Gathering. It's all coming together. Intuitive hits, Soul Tribe. You're attracting your soul tribe, right? Again, I said with the flowers, you're gonna get recognized big time for what you're showcasing to the world. So don't let anyone make you feel like your ideas or anything like that is not valid or anything like that, because it definitely is. You have to go through some obstacles and build up your endurance and your strength and learn some lessons and all this stuff. Yeah, that's life. But if you stay diligent, the reward is so sweet. So sweet. So I love to see this, Taurus. So comment below. Let me know how you feeling. All right. We're going to get into the final message. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Ancestors. Thank you, guys. Final message for Taurus. Oh, Ashe. True love. True love. Interesting. It says, your wholeness and safety lie within, not from a partner. But this sovereignty actually leads you to the deepest empathy for you to stop using others. Let me stand on my own feet, dear Lord, and know true love. This is, again, whatever you're creating, you may feel like you need other people to help you, to help validate you and help bring you along. Now, I'm not saying you always need, community and help and things like that. But as far as like soul or co partners or things like that, if this is, especially if this is your creative idea, I would, you know think again about that. And know that you can stand on your own feet. Know that if nobody else surrounding you is really um getting the concept of your vision, it's okay. You can do it. It starts with you. And it's not about proving to anybody but yourself, and walking in that sovereignty and in that truth that this calling over your life is for you, and this is what you're going to birth. This is what you're going to create. This is what you're meant to do. Okay, Taurus. So I love to see it. I love to see it. So there might be some obstacles when it comes to money matters, but you're manifesting more financial um, abundance and financial discipline, so that way you can so it can help birth the creation, whether it is you wanted to grow your family or it's a business. Okay, so love to see it. Love you, Taurus, and I hope that y'all have a good one. I will catch y'all in the next one.